And she...
Sorry, I forgot to start the recording so we can share after the training the recording.
No problem. Thank you so much. Ann Duncan is our spa specialist, interim. So she's here to partake in the training and listen and keep us boys honest.
I'm just the female, that's all.
No,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Meet you too.
she is our integrity, and Claudia is Vibra's integrity. So yeah, Vibe integrity. Anyway, thank you so much for doing this at this late hour over there on your Monday evening. So.
Thank you.
Yes.
And Miriam, Enrico is another part of the history of vibration.
Oh, yeah.
He was one of the developer of the cross system.
Yeah.
Much before cross system.
Much before. Sorry, I started. My mind was starting with this device.
Yes.
The original name is CLM, closed loop neomodulator.
Enrico, for me, is a very... Oh, what's happened? Can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
My husband is called Enrico.
We have an echo. I think it's from your side.
Yeah. Claudia, stai sentendo questo eco pazzesco?
Miriam, prova. Forse è partito il tuo audio?
Ma io adesso ci provo.
Un telefonino vicino.
Vediamo, io il mio è spento.
Benjamin, do something.
I'm working on it. I'm talking to my best guys.
Ci sento.
Allora Miriam, abbiamo capito, chiudi l'altro computer, che abbiamo avuto un problemino prima e avevamo aperto due computer.
Ok.
Ok.
Oh, there we go.
Quindi avevamo we got Ludovico, that is Miriam's son.
Yes, he's my
with
son.
another PC.
He's more used to have this Zoom meeting. I'm used to too, but I don't know how it doesn't work very well, the voice. Now you can hear me in a good way.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
So
we can start.
Yeah.
And we make a presentation, and so every time there is something not very clear or you have some question, please call me, please tell me, and I will answer you.
Thank you.
Now we start. Okay. Can you see?
Miriam lives close to Milan. So she's a very good connection with the best airports in Italy.
Excellent.
Can you see the presentation?
No.
Not yet.
Claudia, you may have to allow others to share their screens, their presentation.
No, I already share.
Oh, Claudia.
Lo vedi la condivisione, Miri?
Io vedo, ma non ti vedo più. Ho perso la connessione.
No, non l'hai persa. Ti vediamo e ti sentiamo.
No, non mi vedete, io non vedo voi.
Sì, noi ti vediamo.
Ma perché non vedete la presentazione che sono andata?
L'hai fatta condividi?
Sì, però adesso non riesco più a... Allora, aspetta. Ok, condividi. Condividi schermo. Adesso mi vedete?
Ora sta avviando la... Ok.
Sì, ci sei.
Oh, you speak Italian. Good. You can speak
Here we go.
Italian, so. Oh, wonderful.
Enrico è italiano doc.
Ok. Adesso ci siamo tutti, forse ce la possiamo fare. Dai, vedete? Well, now is a very little introduction for the tradition of selective vibration from our new device, Vibra 3.1 and Vibra Go, that is medical device, our aesthetical device, Vibra B and Vibra T. And this is new equipment for aesthetical and also medical professional market, and are developing and produced from our company. That is only a little resume what are our devices. Okay, we have now more than 250 vibration machine in the market, aesthetical and also medical, 12 European countries and 5 non-European. We are 9 trainers. My job is a special for in aesthetic market and also medical aesthetic, because I'm more than 34 years in the aesthetic market, and so I think I get in all this project, all my experience. And when I met Claudia 6 years ago and I discovered the first time vibration, I was really shocked, because I always sell many devices in all these years, but I have never seen such a device so interesting, so different from every other. And so I felt in love with Vibra, really, and I decided to change my work, to leave my occupation, and to get in this new
Concept.
Yes, all my power and all my heart and all my also history, and it is all my experience. Of course, this is my little, only I want you to know how I arrived in this project, because for me it was really something very different, and I thought I want to live and I want to work in this project, because it's something really strange, very powerful. You understand me?
Yes, wonderful.
Oh,
Thank
this is, I'm a very real person. And what I feel and what my experience, I say, and I saw something that it was really not a normal device, and also the results are completely different. Now we will see them. Okay, we can go. These are the main university we work with in Europe, in Italy, and all our studies and our protocols we made is based on scientific study, and so there is nothing we have discovered, but it's always from medical market and medical studies, and that is very important in aesthetic market, because we know, aesthetic market must have medical support to have to be very representative and also sure for people and for customers. Okay. Now we can an introduction for the physics of vibration. what is focal selective vibration and how is generated, and the main parameters, frequency and also intensity. What is focal selective vibration? Is a periodic oscillation of an elastic or semi-elastic body. You can see my hand. This is a vibration, okay? This is a vibration. Is little small amplitude stimuli that perceived by the different nerve sensories that are placed in our body, and they are called mechanoreceptors. These mechanoreceptors are positioned in superficial or more deeper in our body, in the muscle. We have many of these mechanoreceptors than we can see. But vibration is the periodic oscillation, and it's very easy. It's produced in our device by a turbine inside the machine that generates airflow by also a very special component that is patented by our company. This vibration is channeled into the tubes you see in the schermo. You see this tube. We have 7 in the left and 7 in the right, and they are carried to the skin, transducers. The transducer is fixed on the skin by these bands, elastic bands, okay? So what we can say, that vibration is made by air, and that is the first concept, by air. It is natural. Air is natural, and that is the main, one of the strength point of Vibra. Well, the parameters that we have to notice. Frequency. Okay, the first frequency is the number of truths on the skin in 1 second. The vibration, this is vibration. How many of these in 1 second is frequency? Is everything okay?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah, we're good.
Frequency, okay, in our device go from 30 Hertz to 300 Hertz. 300 Hertz, the device can go up, but 300 Hertz is the frequency that we have studies in medicine. We have noticed what it can do in our body, in our muscle, and so we work from 30 to 300. Perhaps in few years, in 5-10 years, they discover another new frequency, and our device can go, because can arrive till 900 frequency. And so it's a great thing. Okay. Now we don't use, because we don't use in human beings. There are some studies in other market for animals, for example, horse animal, and they use it about 600 frequency. Intensity is the force with which the air arrives on the tissues. This force is not very strong, because the vibration is not hard, is not like other devices that use pressure force many times more. We provide from 50 to 600 millibar in 10 level, and you can try. We suggest a medium level, and then you know how if person has a lot of fat or many water in the body, you know that fat and water can absorb vibration, and so it's suggested to use more intensity. The application time, of course, we have in our book protocols, we made a standard time that is during about 40-45 minutes, and that is the suggestion we made. Okay, these are the advantage of focus selective vibration. because how, like I say before, is an area system with very poor contraindication because air is natural. And so this is the first thing we can say. It involves a large area of skin because we can put transcriptors in whole body and total body, a high number of stimulated points. At the same time, if you want or is necessary, we can also have movement. And so that's advantage between vibration from other devices. Okay, now we have some contradiction in aesthetic market, of course, because in aesthetic we can make a session with arthropathies obliterating, severe clotting disorders, thrombophlebitis, varicoplebitis, tumors, but are really it's difficult that one customer of this pathology goes in a wellness center or in a fitness center or aesthetic center. Is really very strange. And so, but you can know that bone or tendon infection, capillary hypersensitivity, the prohibited areas are the carotid and also the solar plexus. Because in solar plexus there is a nervus vagus, and so is an area, also the neck, that in aesthetic market is better not to work in these areas, is not allowed. And in proximity of carotid sinus, of course, and muscle fiber injuries. And this contraindication you saw also in medical market, and last week I think you made the meeting.
Yes.
Oh, yes. What? Okay. How vibration acts in a human body? We will see perception of vibration. The vibration active specific cutaneous and muscular nerve receptors is called mechanoreceptor that trigger the same reaction in the body as physical activity takes place. We have many types of these receptors that are able to hear different frequency because, you know, each frequency speaks with particular specific mechanoreceptor. It's like radio. Every radio has one particular station. And so every receptor has one specific frequency. And we choose the frequency in view of the aesthetic objective that we want to reach, because every frequency make work the muscle in a different way. And so we can make particular and session, and we can use also 2 or 3 frequency difference in the same section. Now we see in specific. The perception of vibration, we saw that there is the transductors that are placed on our body with the bone, with the plastic tissues, and the vibration active specific cutaneous and muscular nerve receptors that trigger the same reaction in the body as physical activity takes place. The receptors are able to hear different frequencies. Then every frequency stimulates one or more specific receptor. Like I saw the same things a few minutes ago. And different frequencies treat with different imperfection. It's all colleague. Now we see the path of vibration. It starts from the mechanoreceptor. Then the signal goes till the brain. and this is the first thing to understand, that Vibra works with the nervous system, central, and is the only device that works in this way. All of their devices are peripheric, make something on our body, but the nervous central system are not involved. And so it's a completely different to think about something, the vibration arrived in our body, involved all our brain, and then goes back to the treated areas. In this path, there is an important interaction with the spinal cord. The spinal cord is like a check, okay, that sends the signal to the brain. Every frequency has a particular cancel, check, like a box of the car, to go to the brain. And so when the brain arrive the signal is also reprogramming. The brain active our muscle, but also reprogram our muscle. What does it mean? And that is important because it's not an activation of muscle, but also a reprogrammation. This reprogramming makes increased coordination, more on a better recruitment of the fiber, and also a new posture. And so there are not only an increasement of the muscle activity, but also this reprogramming lasts in our body till 30 days in the custom that are safe custom. Our custom, they have not some
Scusa, cos'è custom?
customer, sorry, customer.
Oh, perché custom è costruita apposta, sì, sì.
Yes, our customers are healthy. They have not pathology. And so in a healthy customer, this new central reprogrammation lasts about 30 days. That means that when we make the session, the results doesn't stop after the session, but go on for many days, for 30 days, till we have another session. When we start a program for losing fat, for example, or toning, we suggest to have two sessions a week. And then is enough to do one session a month, okay, is enough because of this reprogramming is a long lasting for 30 days. And so if you do one Vibra a month for all year, you have always your muscle and your memory, a new memory of this muscle that is always stimulated. I hope you understand me. Of course, this new signal, new reprogramming, it lasts 30 days in healthy people. But our market, we work with healthy people, fortunately.
Miriam, is this true also the first time
Yes.
you see a person?
Yes, this mechanism is always this happen every time you make Vibra. Every time there is two things happen in our body. The muscles are activated and the muscles are reprogramming. It doesn't no important what frequency or what program. Always all frequency have this, and this vibration is the characteristic of vibration. This happen every time.
Miriam, can you have too much reprogramming and too much treatment? Can you overdo it during like the initial treatment, can we have too much vibration?
No, 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 there is no over too much.
Okay,
Because I see you on another slide, and so we can understand better. These are, this is, you see this one, this is a resonance, functional magnetic resonance. That is very, not simply, but you know that we have in our brain a part, an area that is responsible of the movement. This is the movement of a hand, this part, a hand that make movement like this, okay? Is voluntary movement. These are the areas that check in the brain when you move the hand. This is the hand with vibration, the same hand with vibration. You see that the area in the brain are the same. There is no difference. That it means that for our brain and for our body, vibration or movement are the same things. Our brain, our body doesn't make the difference. It can't make the difference. That is the main important thing to know about Vibra. That is air, no poor contradiction, at all. And also that for our body is the same thing that having movement, having, and this is a scientific demonstration of this. It's not we are saying like this. We have, this is resonance magnetic.
see,
And it's very strange the first time people also, it's not possible. I'm laying in the bed, I'm relaxing, and I'm having movement. Yes, you are having movement because your brain is having movement. Your brain is activating in this, like this path, activating your muscle, because the signal goes to the brain goes down, make the activation of the muscle, and are also reprogramming the muscle, all in the same moment and for all frequencies. You understand? If everything is clear?
that's pretty amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Very amazing, yes. If you, I will tell you another little thing important. If you make vibration and movement together, okay, the hand with the transducer and also movement, you can active also cerebellar. That is responsible for the involuntary movement. And so think about what we can do if we made Vibra with movement. But it's not necessary make together in the same session if you want, yes. But when you finish the session of Vibra and then you make, is enough 5 minutes of movement, also laying on the bed, or also at home, 5 minutes is enough. You have another reprogramming with also involuntary movement. And so we make a memory that's long lasting much more. And this is the most important result you can do. Of course, we know that many women that go in Italy is like this. The woman who goes to aesthetic beauty center, they are very lazy. They don't want to move. They don't want to do nothing. It's really hard. But if you make them understand that, for example, for gluteus or this part of the arms that are very very difficult to improve the skin and also the muscle, if you teach them to have only 5 minutes a day, they can really improve 30% the results. And so also the very, very lazy, they say, oh, yes, but I will think about, perhaps I can do. Because Vibra make person have new coordination, new strength in the muscle and also in the body, because it's not only aesthetic treatments, but also is physiological. All the body can feel better. You feel better. You have more energy. You have there is the same positive sensation, and also hormone, the happiness hormones, the same physiological reaction that we have when you do sport. When you do sport, what's happening in our body? First, it's is a reactivation of metabolism. Then we have a production of wellness, happiness hormones, melatonin, serotonin, also oxytocin, all hormones that can make serotonin that make you feel good, feel serenity, feel better. And the killer hormones that are adrenaline, cortisol, they go down, and there is a balancing of these hormones. And that is the only Vibra, because it's central, can make this, because all the other devices are peripheral. And so there is nothing about this concerning hormone. Of course, if you make, I don't know, another device, okay, it can work on fat, but it's only related to the cell or to the fat. Doesn't happen nothing in our brain, in our hormone, in our also psychological also environment. Because imagine the women who are in a menopause, in a period such difficult, with hormone not balanced, and then when they make Vibra, they feel more balanced, they feel more serenity, they sleep well, better, and they can reactive metabolism. But because this happens in their body, it's not fantasy, it's real.
See,
you understand?
Paola, Claudia, excuse me. Is there a paper on the menopause results? Is there a published paper on
Yes.
that? There is a paper.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Miriam.
All of this, I can tell you, there is a medical paper, and there is a document or concern or attest this result, of course.
Dewey, I wonder why you asked.
I always ask.
Is it that obvious, Enrico?
Oh,
Of
no.
course, but
This has nothing to do with Ann Duncan.
I appreciate this question, because if you ask this, I am very happy, because with Vibra, I can give you all the scientific demonstration you ask and you need, and perhaps more than you ask.
Please.
And for me, that I sell a lot of device in my life, because I was and I am a seller in my life before being a technical. And when people ask me some medical papers or some technical, I have nothing. So I'm very happy, because now I can give you what you want about this. You understand me?
Please send the menopause papers. That is fantastic.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I can go ahead, or you have some questions?
Please proceed. This is wonderful.
Proceed. Okay. The result of such interaction in a reset is a reset and a muscle reprogramming, or what I said before. Improve and increase muscle fiber recruitment, which results in increased coordination. Then we will see some photos, some results, and you will see the postura that change in one only session. That is the reprogramming effect. Increased coordination, if you do Vibra and you are not so, you have not agility, then you make this, running or you make sport, you feel much more coordination in your muscle. Everybody can feel this in one session immediately. Better tone and shape, of course. Better lymphatic circulation, skin repackaging and tension, metabolic reactivation, and also an energy rebalancing, and also we can say hormone rebalancing. Okay. Alongside an appropriate physical activity, also minimal for lazy people, but the effect is amplified and also accelerating the maintaining of a result for longer, really longer time. You will see that when you finish the session and the people come back after 1 month in the beauty center, they increase the result, always, always, always. And sometimes happen that they say, oh yes, I eat more, I was not very good in my diet, but I know that my metabolism is accelerated, and so I think I go, I do a Vibra session, and there is no problem, I can eat also. They are very, very smart. Yes, yes, you will see.
Okay.
Okay, we made protocols. It was 2 years, more than 2 years of work in our company with Claudia and with models, and from medical studies, we decided to create protocols, okay, for face and for body.
Yes, sorry,
This
Miriam.
is the main application for imperfection. In aesthetism, we have, for example, cellulite and swelling, wellness, that is wellness because in our market we can speak about, we can use the word relaxing, but it is like a stretching of our muscle. The brain make the signal of our muscle to strength, to have like in Italy we now is a very in fashion Pilates. Pilates is a sort of gym that makes
Pilates, yes.
Pilates, yes.
Yeah.
And this is very important because you imagine one person that is on the chair, on the car all day, the muscles are not in a good mood after 1 day like this. They are very contracted. And so before having also aesthetic object, an aesthetic reaction, effects, you have to relax the muscle. This is the first important thing to start. And with Vibra, we can make in our body a physiological percorso, Claudia, how you say in English? Program, a physiological program, okay? And also the aesthetism, you analyze the aesthetism, but you can make a session not on the symptom, on the aesthetism, but you can analyze why this aesthetism is in this body. What are the causes of these aesthetisms? If you approach the causes, the result will be very deeper, very much more lasting and improve. It is completely different. I don't know if my English is not very good tonight.
What is the pathology? What is the pathology that you're mentioning?
What is that?
What is the pathology if you approach the condition in the body with this Vibra approach?
Methodology. Oh, we can make diagnosis. You can ask the person why they have this anesthetism, how much time.
What is that, Enrico? What is anestheticism?
The imperfection.
Imperfection.
Imperfection, okay.
Sorry, imperfection.
Okay.
Sorry,
Thank
sorry. When I can remember the word, invention. My
You're
English
doing
is-
great.
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
it's
you're
okay.
good. Thank you.
We understand.
No, I'm sorry, really. But I promise that I will improve my English. I
Oh,
promise.
this is awesome. We're
You-
connecting.
You speak better English than we speak Italian, so
See,
you're doing well.
Okay. The important thing is that we understand each other, and you understand the concept, the main concept from me.
thank you.
And so wellness is also an important, if you have person who likes a massage, for example, you can start for this program, wellness, and then have a hand massage. You can combine in together, and it's really very, very interesting because you know, you understand, imagine in the market, a beauty center who make massage, hand massage, but before vibration. It's something that you can never find in other beauty center. And that's make the difference on your market from you and the other competitors.
We agree.
Oh, yes. Because I think that now you have not to do the difference in the price, but you have to make the difference on your market in the professional and make something that you can find in another place, in another beauty center. You must be the one, you must be the more professional, more you must have something that you can find in another place.
Differentiator is a differentiator. Yes.
Yes. Also in Italy, many people think about, oh yes, I can prices less prices or something like that. No. If you make something that never you can find
More.
in another place, you make the difference because all people, all women would like to have this treatment. Also, you imagine we make in Italy with Vibra the pedicure. You know, pedicure is the most normal service that you can find in a beauty center.
I don't know in English.
The pedicure, I don't know in English. The
Pedicure.
pedicure.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Is very often, of course, is a very frequent treatment. We made pedicure with Vibra together. When they put the feet on the water, we put in their legs the transductors, and they made the same thing together. And we call this draining pedicure.
Draining
And
pedicure.
there is something that you can do in another beauty center, only in Vibra Pilot Center, in Vibra Beauty Center. And many our customers in Italy now, they make pedicure with Vibra because people feel the difference and they want to make also a price difference.
See.
You understand?
Yes, completely. So
I don't know in English how you say valore
Value.
plus value
Value.
plus value plus valore aggiunto.
got it.
Value added.
Value.
Yes.
Miriam, which for vibration, do you use 80 hertz for Vibra pedicure and drainage? Do you use what is the drainage?
80.
80?
Drainage is lymphatic drainage. Cosa si dice? Drenaggio?
Drainage. The cellulite
Drainage.
swelling. Yeah. The first
Okay.
one.
Ha chiesto la
Line.
frequenza.
Cellulite swelling, but it's a frequency that make better circulation, lymphatic and blood circulation. We have all this program you can find in the device. It's very easy because we have these protocols, but it's only to understand, understand and you imagine that with Vibra we can do really many treatments, and also we can make the difference on the market. That is very important.
Very important. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Bioenergetic is a frequency 100 that works on the rebalancing of energy and the reactivation of metabolism. Now, in these years after pandemic situation, people have to stay in the house, no movement, no air, no jogging, nothing. And they had a very, very big problem of metabolism. People getting fat, but not only for because they cook a lot. Getting fat because the hormones, they can move. And this is very, very bad. They understand now the importance of movement, and these protocols help us to reactivate metabolism. Okay, fat, we know that is one of the most important problems now. Many people have about from 5 kilos to 20 kilos more than the normal. And having Vibra, oh yes, we can, okay, here we are. And now you can lose because you use Vibra, you will see.
Okay,
And
no more excuses.
yes, yes. Metabolic reactivation and also weight loss. Then we have anti-age and is tonification, recompacting for face and body, of course, because all of this is face and also body. We have no difference. The frequencies are the same. And then at least epidermis, that is the stimulation of fibroblasts and also a very deep reoxygenation of the skin.
Miriam, for wrinkles, which one do you recommend of the
wrinkle? Oh, we have protocols for wrinkle, very, very interesting, because we have done everything. You will see. We have now. It's very easy.
Okay.
And now is only to describe how many treatments you can do. But I want you to tell you one thing. Normally, when you have a device, this device is you can work on 1 or 2, perhaps, anesthetism, but with Vibra, you have inside 6 devices. You see, one is working on cellulite, is like 1 device for body and face, 2 for wellness, 3 bioenergetic, 4 fat. You have all this in one only device. And also this is one of the strengths of Vibra, because if you have a beauty center, you don't know how many people have fat, perhaps some fat, some have need tonification, or perhaps you need cellulite. If you have to make an investment in your company and you don't know, you have to buy and to invest in something you know you can come back of your investment in a few little time.
See.
Now you have all the anesthetics you can track with Vibra, and there is nothing in aesthetic market that you can't nothing you can't resolve with Vibra, because all in aesthetism we can provide. And so this is very important, because in other devices you must buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices. Perhaps some work on the body and another work on the face, and so another investment. That's the main, that is very important, not only because we see before is air, no contraindication at all, but also you can satisfy every answer of your market. If you
Good.
can satisfy only a little part of your market, and you have I imagine a cake. If there is only a little piece, little slide of this cake, oh yes, but I don't know if I will buy this. But if you satisfy all the cake, yes, it's interesting.
I want the whole cake.
Yes.
I want all of it.
Mm.
When I was selling, I teach my customer how they have to do an investment. What is your bisogni, Claudia, your needs, okay? And if you do the same things, how is your need? What is your need? You can ask this, because with Vibra, all needs are resolved.
Mhm.
Okay, cellulite and swelling, the first protocols, okay? There are vascularization, microangiogenesis, and face and body. Now I go quickly because we will see images.
Okay.
You see, these are our protocol, is our application book. You have all the images, all the frequencies, the minute, how to put the transductor. And so you have a very, very detailed manual of how to use.
Okay, thank you.
It's easy. It's not, nothing is, no, niente lasciato al caso. Nothing is
Left to the chance.
yes.
I'm sorry. Do you have the application book?
I don't think so. If you could put it into Dropbox, that would be wonderful.
Okay, I'll check in the Dropbox.
Yes,
But
yes, yes. It's very simple to, this is how you put the transducers, but it's a suggestion, because you have to put them where you have the most cellulite. Normally, cellulite are in this part. It's unusual to have cellulite on this part of the body. These are fat areas, but this is our suggestion. But if you understand where, then is easier. Is an example, okay, for the first time. Oh, this is our lymphatic drainage program. The people who have bad lymphatic circulation. And this also is a sequential anti-stress drainage. This is our open day program. When you have to make Vibra to do free session to try Vibra, to how the experience, to feel the experience, we suggest to use this program. Okay. Because it's okay, it's useful for men, women, with all kind of synesthetism, and you see you have 3 different frequencies, 50, 80, and 100, and so they feel different frequency, and they can appreciate and also try the different feelings, and is a very, very a section that can make the difference. You can feel the heavy, the legs less heavy, also stomach like less heavy, and so we tried a lot, but we suggest to do this for the first session. We call in Italy open day, one day that is when people come and they can try with a special price or also a free try, and to make a customer know this new device.
See,
Okay.
okay. Good idea.
Yes, yes. Oh, this is one of our results. I know this woman, and she was really very, very bad customer because yes, because she has no time.
Oh.
She came 1 week and then 3 weeks she can't come. Then she come another time. Really awful, really. And so it's not easy to have a result in such a situation. And this is result of after 10 sessions, but during 3 months. She made 10 sessions in 3 months.
What is
And
the
so
ideal?
you can see the difference.
What is the ideal time between sessions? Would it be a week?
No, allora, we suggest to have for the body 2 sessions a week for about 10, 12 times.
Okay.
It depends also the result you can the result you want to have, how much kilos they have to lose. But we suggest to start from 10, 12 session, then you have another check, then you sell another 10, 12 session. Not because I don't know, in USA perhaps it's different. In Italy, if you say a woman, oh, you have to do 30 session. Oh, no, I have no time. No. They get very, very anxious. And so, no, I don't want, I don't spend, I don't know. If you sell 10 sessions, okay, it's good. After 10 sessions, oh, wonderful. They buy 40, but they in the first time they can understand they are buying 40.
Understood.
4 times.
Beautiful.
And so is our suggestion. But here in Italy, in Europe, I don't know.
Lo stesso, Miriam.
The same. Okay. Oh, that's good for me to know that in USA is the same.
Yes.
Allora, ogni paese, come si dice?
Tutto il mondo è paese.
Tutto il mondo è paese. Bene, bene, ottimo.
Good.
Okay. You see that the muscles are completely different. Here are it seems the leg of an old woman. She is 40, but you see the legs not straight, not too compact. After she has the muscle, she has compact, she lose cellulite, and this is really a good result for one person that is not a good frequency, because she come then not and then, and so you have to be sure that if a customer doesn't make a session, a trainer, not in the specific way we suggest, we can do results in the same way. Of course, we have to be I don't know, un po' severi, just a little bit, come si dice severi, Claudia?
Severi?
Sì, dobbiamo essere, we have to be
non so.
Disciplined.
Discipline, yes. We have to teach discipline, but if they are not disciplined, we have results of in the same way.
Beautiful.
It's satisfying for us. You make you feel safe, that you can do, if you can have results and you can give results in the same way.
Can I ask roughly what the price is for 10 sessions for cellulite in Italy? What is the price in euros?
From 80 to 80 euros, the less, but about 100 euros. Perhaps they can make If you buy 10 session, instead of 100 or 120, they make 900.
900. Okay.
Yes,
Give a little
but
discount.
I prefer really not to have a discount, but
See?
to have 1 or 2 session in advantage, because
Yeah.
the price is fixed. It's not easy to, it's like a discount, yes, 80, 60, is like market, no. The price is 100, okay. If you buy 10, I give you 2 sessions in advantage.
See, good strategy.
Yes, because you are always in time to have a discount. But when you discount, then you have nothing to do. They want discount every time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, this is another cellulite case. She's a young woman. You see that this part.
Wow.
This is 5 session. Look this.
That's
and also
amazing.
is this because when you active muscle, you active muscle in all the body, and so where you have some fat, some part that is more, you lose. See? And this is the other side, and you see how the also gluteus are much more compact.
That's amazing.
Another thing is important to understand from Vibra and other devices. When you have some devices for cellulite, it's easy to lose cellulite also, but you lose all your skin, because if you lose she's young, but if you work on a 50, 60 woman, and the tissues are goes down, then it's very hard to resolve the situation.
Sagging skin.
Yes, Vibra is always the muscle that works. You don't put out the cellulite or fat, because it's the muscle that works, and they are burning the fat, burning or the cellulite, but it's always muscle activation. It's not something that you have to put out or to the fat cellular that is work to like laser, lipolaser, other device. They're very dangerous for the skin and also for the atom of the skin. You understand me?
I think so. So we're not melting the fat. We're activating muscle that is actually burning the fat.
Yes, because it's the muscle that is burning the fat, not something like this. When your muscles are activating, they are burning the fat near. And we have the same thing, like very fast walking. When you have to wait, when you need to weight loss, your doctor suggests you have to go out and to walk along time for 2 hours, very fast, and then your body of course lose weight. Your metabolism is increasing, and this metabolism and then you lose weight. With Vibra is the same thing. You lose the weight, you lose our muscle. They are burning the fat near the muscle. You are where you put the transducers. If you put the transducer in all body, of course, all body is burning the fat, but your muscle and your skin remains very compact, because there is the muscle, you see. It's not like other devices that you lose, but then your skin and also is like an old woman.
Interesting. Is there a paper, Miriam? Is there a paper on that approach that you just described as well, a clinical paper?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
That would be
But
wonderful. to be able
also,
to
if
see that.
you know,
Ooh.
when I saw you, the resonance, functional magnetic resonance, you see that for our brain, Vibra is movement, is the same thing. This is the answer.
I
If you
see.
do 2 hours, 20 minutes of Vibra, it's the same thing having 2 hours of gym. Okay.
Wow.
And so our session do last from 40 minutes, 45 minutes. That's is the same thing like having 4 hours of gym.
Okay.
And so if you do 4 hours of very fast walking, you lose weight, you burn your fat, and you burn not sugar, you burn locked fat.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Thank
This
you.
is the same. This is another case.
Can you go back to the side profile? One
This
slide.
There you go.
Look at how incredible, like all of this.
Mhm.
You see this?
That's a new
Is
person.
Benjamin, se
Yes,
l'asa,
Benjamin,
io-
you see that the posture is different. They are more open. The shoulders. They are like when you have the reprogramming. When I teach in a very simple way what's happening in your body, it's like having like this una spada.
Sagittal
Yes, like this.
posture.
A posture, something is putting inside you, and to stay like this.
More better posture. Okay, we got
Yeah,
it.
I mean, that looks like a completely different person. Looks like a new person.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Cool.
All these photos of this picture are customers of our
customers.
beauty center, pilot beauty center in Italy.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
And how much do you charge per session there? Did you say 100?
€100.
This is also 3 sessions.
Hmm.
3.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. Not 20 or 50. 3 is immediately the results, because now women want miracle. They don't want session. They want miracles. Okay.
And Duncan, don't push it.
Not bullshit. Yes, yes.
Push. Beautiful.
Okay. This is a cellulite. You see, this is like old woman, and then the muscles are much more round and compact and toning.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
You can see the Vibra cups too on there.
Mhm.
Okay, wellness is a relaxation. You can use this frequency also before a massage, and for face and also for body. For face is very interesting. You know, when you have problem in bruxism, you know, this like this, how you say in English?
Bruxism. Hai detto bene.
Bruxism. Okay, okay. And many people suffer of this pain, and also this
No,
is
when you chew in the night, do it.
yes, yes.
Teeth
You
grinding.
use this frequency, this program in this part of the face, on the mandibular,
Jaw.
and also
mandibular.
yes, and also in this part.
See,
I don't know
all that,
this.
Benjamin.
It's the mandibles.
Jolene,
The massetere.
The masseter is the name, yes. In 4-5 minutes, they relax completely.
Massetere.
Masseter, yes. And it's very frequent, very, very, you can, very, oh, very often. It's often.
Okay, every
molto
night.
spesso, very often. Okay.
Thank you.
Static wellness. Okay, we have the protocols also. Bioenergetic, we saw. Okay, I want to speak about fat. That is one of the most important protocols we have.
Quale, scusa?
And you
Fat.
see now the difference from cellulite. We put the transducer on the, where is the fat? Here, this part, where on the on the back, the
Mhm.
part of you find fat also in the legs here, and on the arms, this part you can find fat also. Where you find, where there is fat, you put the transducer.
Okay.
Oh, this is one case. This is one session and 4 and 5.
Okay.
You see the posture change, this part. Perhaps you can notice in this photo. Now it's the first and the 5. You see how she lose fat where she has. You see?
Yes, big.
Then she goes, we have, perhaps we can find another, she goes, she has more results because she has more session.
Gee.
So now we have this 5 session. Also the back.
Mhm,
Oh, you see this part.
mhm.
You see that she lose fat, but the gluteus remains very tonic.
Mm. Yeah.
It's what I said before, the part, the inesthetism is losing fat, burning fat, but also staying tonic, very, very compact, very toning. And that is very important because if I have to lose my fat and then I will lose all completely my tone, I don't want, I prefer to have a fat instead of have, yes, it's better for a middle-aged woman. It's better to have a fat to lose all atom. It's terrible. No.
Interesting. You understand that?
This is 10 session.
Wow. That is huge.
And she lose only about 2 or 3 kilos, not more.
Wow.
That's only,
No, that the fat part of the percentual of fat is less weight less than the muscle. And so if you transform your loss in muscle, the weight remain the same. But it's important to how you transform your weight, not to how much you weight, but the composition of weight. You understand?
Yes.
Because if you lose only weight, you lose weight, but also muscle. If you stay on the same weight, you transform your body, and that's the power of Vibra.
Okay.
Is this just Vibra or Vibra plus gym?
No. In Italy, all women who goes in the beauty center, they don't understand what is gym. They can understand. No.
in the beauty center.
No. If this person, if she can make some gym, you can imagine the results because they are lazy. They don't want to go to gym. Really, it's a pity. It's a pity because she can do much more, of course. But you can oblige person.
Yes.
She is the same. You see, this
Wow.
part is incredible because she has completely different.
Yes.
Really. Yes,
Huge reduction.
yes, yes,
Miracle.
yes. Oh, it is Vibra. But you see that the part of much more, with much more fat, how
Mhm.
it's transforming, but
Yes.
compact, tonic. Okay,
Amazing.
this
Yes.
is another. You want to see again?
It's a miracle. No, it's Vibra.
Sorry, I'm always joking. Sometimes I think about, I must be much more serious. But
No,
I'm
we
like
like
this. I don't
it.
want, I apologize.
No,
Okay.
You're
You are
perfect.
serious.
The lady, the customer, has for since 2 years the little Vibra, the
Mhm.
little one, and in this last summer, in June,
Yes,
she wanted to change, and she bought the Vibra B.
yes,
Oh, wow.
Why? Because she was so happy about Vibra, also the little one. But with the little one, you have to work locally. So before the belly, then the arms, then the legs. And she was so tired because sometimes one session was 2 hours with only one customer, because all customers wanted to do everything.
yes.
And so she decided to invest in Vibra B, and have about 300% more customers in a day.
Wow. Wonderful story.
Yeah, I
Because
think that she already paid the device.
Yes, because
Surely-
she said, I can do 10 people, 10 people in a day, because the session is lasting 2 hours, and I can make all the people I would like to do. And the answer was so much increased in the last year. She has no place. She can satisfy all the answer.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And before having Vibra, she worked especially on face treatment. She is very trained in a face treatment, but the body not so much. When she buys Vibra, she increased a lot body treatment, and also people come all over the year. And that's it's another particular effect of Vibra, because try to think what happened in your mind and your body when you are used to have gym or walking or swimming or like this every day or twice a day, twice a week. You need to do sports. You need, because you feel better, you feel relaxing, your mind is out of stress. You need to do this.
Mhm.
The same happened with Vibra, because it's the same thing the body needs. And when people come back, oh, I would like, I wanted to have a Vibra. I'm looking for have Vibra. I miss her. And we suggest to have Vibra once a week, then finish the session. But sometimes they ask, no, oh, only once a month. No. I would like to come perhaps in 2 weeks, because 1 month without Vibra is too long time. But it's real.
Okay.
It's hormone
Statistic,
production is
but it's
addiction.
a pleasure addiction with Vibra.
Interesting.
Mm.
Wonderful.
But this is for hormones and for well-being. It's not mental. It's not because you are relaxing, because when you have other device or massage, or yes, you feel better, but it's not the same, because it's not central. It's not with the brain. It's only peripheral function.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. This is another case, and all this part in fourth session. Okay. You see the stomach.
Wow. Yes.
She's near menopause, and this particular fat is done by cortisol, hormones that is produced in 50 about in Italy 90% of women, because we are all stressed, all adrenaline, cortisol, carbohydrates, and carbo, and all is locked here in this part. Unfortunately, we love pasta, and that is the results.
See.
Yes. Okay. The part you see that in this case also the toning of the gluteus is important.
Yes.
Oh, this is a Swiss customer in Zurich, and they have a very bad alimentation. Only 5 sessions, but you see the difference, because this is not easy situation, but she lose fat. The first step of their travel to lose weight.
See, that's big.
Oh, sorry. This is a very interesting case, because this young lady, she lose 40 kilos. And you see this part was also, she has a problem with swelling, and also smagliature, Claudia.
Oddio, non mi ricordo, sai, no,
Io non le ho, non lo so.
no, aspetta.
Signor.
No, mi viene.
It's like it's not a wrinkle, but it's a wrinkle of the skin when you
Stretch marks. Stretch marks.
Stretch
Okay.
marks.
Yes.
Yes, and you see, she has also a very much more compact this part.
Yes.
Look at Duncan's face.
I'm about to get sick.
Oh,
What?
This lady was with a doctor, dietist doctor, and he was so surprised about the legs and about the toning
Yes.
legs and of the belly, because usually the women that go that work with him lose a lot of kilos, but the skin is very flaky and
Yes. Very, very atom. Yes.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
interesting.
She's a 55 woman in menopause with problem of insulin, because she can't lose kilo. The metabolism was blocked, and this is the result with the 10 session. And we haven't the photo, the picture in the front, but she lose a lot, because I saw her, and she has a lot of the fat in on the legs, in the internal part of the legs. But we have the picture, unfortunately. But she has a very good results, and it's not it was not an easy situation because of the hormones.
Yes.
Dewey, you kind of know all this because you saw how mitochondria work on this.
Yes. This is all, it's good to see these different use cases, though. It's very good. And to hear Miriam describe is extremely helpful.
Yes, of course, because only with the case and with the analysis of the case, you can understand and you can have what's happened. because the theory, I think the theory is very important. You have to understand what's happening in our body, what the path of vibration. But this is the important thing, because people want to see this, okay? The case, what's happened, or the situation.
See?
We have a lot of this picture. We don't put, we put some, but we have more. If you need, we have more. My phone, my telephone is all is empty, and no, it's full of full.
Mine too. My husband.
Full of imagine, of picture of gluteus, legs, face, abdomen. Oh,
Our husbands take joke about me and Miriam every time about our mobile images.
If I lose my mobile, I don't know what people can imagine by me. I don't want to think about it. Yes. Oh, amen. You are lucky because you lose. Yes, you lose fat much more easier than a woman, because your muscles are much more
Large,
and you have much more muscle mass than a woman, and so the results are bigger, easier, and also much more faster.
Faster, wonderful.
Yes, wonder. Yes.
Tattoos are the blockchain saying that's the same person.
Oh.
no, tattoo.
There are
Yeah,
tattoos.
the tattoos, sometimes the results are so impressive, you wonder because you don't see the face.
You don't
Yeah.
So
believe it, yeah.
you say, you ask yourself, is this the same person?
Yeah,
But the tattoo is like a stamp of the
yeah,
proof.
yeah,
I know you're telling the truth, but I was wondering that. I was like, is this really the same person? I know it is, but it's that unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Consider that in Italy we use this presentation during the
meeting.
the meeting with the beauticians, and many of them know each other. So, for example, he is an husband of one beautician, this guy. So many friends knows him. So we try to, if we can, we try to cover the identity.
The tattoo. Yes.
We try.
Got it. They know the tattoos. Okay, I got it.
He's another. He's an athlete, ex-athlete. Ex-athlete, and you see 3 only session.
On athletes, it works 10 times faster.
Yes, but he's ex-athlete, and so
The same.
not
The
easy.
memory is there. The
Ex-
muscle memory is there.
Yes, you are right. Of course, you are right.
Okay.
Oh, this is double chin, and this is 4 session. You see,
Go
it's
I
like
thought you could put it on the
liposuction,
back.
but without surgery, with Vibra.
Where do you put the transducer?
Yeah.
You use manual like this. You see
Manual.
like this with the transducer, okay, like this, and you use a manual transducer.
I say to you.
If you like, we think with Claudia, the next meeting we can do together. We can have a focus on the face treatment, and also the manual part, how you can work in face, and the new treatment and the new protocol we made for lips.
Yeah, we considered this first meeting for share the opportunities, so the different blemishes, different imperfection, and to share the scam and the frequencies that we use. So now you have this presentation that I will send you.
Claudia,
Eh?
hai detto imbroglio.
Qua-
Vuol dire schematic.
Schematic, so sorry.
Perché scam
Sorry,
è-
schematic.
Ah,
And for share the programs, the protocols. But I think that it's better to program another meeting for see also the face protocols that are the same. Of course. We want to show you the concepts.
Mhm. Is this 50 hertz?
150.
Wonderful.
Before for FET 45 hertz. For
and then
FET.
Toning.
But sing.
the main time is 45
Yeah,
because fat is fat whenever is positioned.
yeah.
You
And
have
then
fat on the abdomen, but you are fat also here is fat, and so
Miriam.
45. Yes.
Let me tell you a little piece of historical information.
Yes.
1999,
Yes.
I started to manufacture this machine, and it was born on platysma treatment.
Oh yes. Yes.
Then we extended.
But you know
Miriam.
when yes. Yes.
Is there any treatment for, the dark circles under eyes, the baggy
Yes,
eyes?
yes,
Is
we
there
have
any-
some, yes, of course. And so we have many cases on the face, and these are very interesting. Also, we made the last session, the last upgrade meeting for our users. It was based on lifting of the palpebra, the part, this part, the lifting, natural
eyebrow.
lifting, yes, and the natural filler of the lips. And
Wow.
it's really interesting, really, yes.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to
Because
learning
you
more.
know, here we have many little muscle, and this muscle you can't stimulate. There is facial yoga also, but it's not easy. And if you can stimulate and reprogramming all these little muscle here on the nose, in the internal palpebra, you have a lifting of the palpebra natural, completely.
Wow.
And it's very interesting also before blepharoplastic, if you need, and after, because, and also in medical market before, for example, Botox is very interesting. Have Vibra before having Botox.
sorry, I
Because
launched a video.
when you have Botox,
The Vibra Lips video.
yes, when you have
Later I
Botox,
will show you.
Thank you.
when you have Botox, sometimes you have not symmetric areas. And so the results can be asymmetric.
Wow.
When you have 2 sessions before Botox, you have a reprogramming of your muscle, and then the results are much more, much better, and is much more symmetrical.
Interesting. Can't we get rid of Botox altogether? No need for Botox, or do we still need to partner with Botox sometimes?
Yes.
Okay.
We suggest not to do Vibra after Botox, before
No,
yes.
lui chiedeva se si può eliminare il Botox.
Ah, yes. It's a different.
Depends.
It's difficult. My answer is because many women are addicted to Botox. They can't stay without.
Yeah.
But if I have to answer you, I can tell you you don't need, because you have Vibra. You can work on all muscle. And so you can have a very good results. But Botox is something particular. And so I don't know, I can tell you in medical market in Italy, what's happened? Oh, sorry, they make Vibra before Botox.
Mhm.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do go away. Let's go on. Go on. Anti-age and toning.
Mhm.
150 is the frequency.
Okay.
Okay. Anti-age for face, total body toning, and you put the transducer all in all the body, in the muscle when you need, where you need, and you can do also a total body treatment because you can treat body and face together in the same section, and that's one of the point traits of Vibra. No device can do this. And if you ask a woman where you would like to have results in toning, she can answer you from the point of my feet till my all the body. she can't choose only one part. She wants to have all body and also the face with the body and also the breast. You can do all, really all together. And this is one of the, in the same session, in the same time, 1 hour, less than 1 hour. In 50 minutes, you can do total body toning with breast and also with face. It's a lot, it's a great thing. Yes.
Yes.
It's a plus, it's another plus.
Mhm.
Lots of pluses.
Yes. The breast, we have another plus because you can work also on the this part of the breast, not only in the on the muscle, but also on the on this part. And so you can stimulate fibroblasts and you can improve the tissues, the skin, and also a better all part, this part you can use, and no other device can be used in this part.
So firming, breast firming.
Yes, breast firming.
What,
Yeah.
what transducer do you use?
The little one, we have 2 little transductor. Then I can show you in another slide. And
Okay.
so you use manual and also static together.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
Thank you.
And in this case, you can use Vibra also before a surgery, in surgery of addictional, or also after surgery to
For breast
lose
surgery.
edemas and edematose, and also to lose the inflammation after the surgery.
Okay.
This is another case. You see 9 session. She's 45 years, and you see the gluteus. They seem very young woman, not 45. Also, this part, you see, she starts like this, and then she loses where she has swelling and also fat, but she has a very toning and compact results.
Good.
And she was addicted to gym, to diet, and she can't improve. She arrived like this, and she told us, I want to improve, but I can't. I go in gym in 4 times a week, but I can't change my body. She was desperate, really. And she told us, this is my last chance.
Interesting.
You know, you see this part. This is typical hormonal hormonal weight, hormonal fat.
Mhm.
premenopause.
That is amazing.
Yes. And this is really awful for us, for the woman, because you wear, when you have a dress or you can feel the same before.
New woman.
Yeah.
Really.
This is only one session, one
Gosh.
before, after. You see? What, look.
Yes.
You see this little transducer? These
Yes.
are the transducer you use for face and for breast.
Okay. Did you say earlier no neck? Did you say don't use on the neck, or do we misunderstand?
Yes, you don't use on this part of the neck, the carotid, but this part you have the muscle you use in this part.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you.
Here,
At 10 o'clock.
not on the neck, the back side, because you are nervus vago, not carotid,
Just nerve.
but here you follow the muscle.
I see. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
Nothing. It's a pleasure.
Yes.
Oh, this is Swiss case, 60 years old or about 60, and you see the part, this zygom, this part, she was very wrinkled, and then she has wrinkle, of course, but in this case, it's very important also to stimulate fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are the base of our skin. It produces collagen, elastin, and so Vibra is not a device that works on the muscle, but also stimulate the base of the skin. If you have a fibroblast that is not doesn't work very well when you are aged, or you have a lot of you have a lot of sun, you have photoaging, fibroblast. We have studied that there is much more double. They are double fibroblast, and also the time of regeneration of the skin is faster. And that is very important.
The lips are different.
The regeneration, the time of regeneration, the time that fibroblast from the bottom to the superficial, to the first part of the skin, normally it takes 28 a day, but where you are 50, 40, it makes longer. And so this Vibra, the frequency stimulates the turnover cellular, and also the number of fibroblasts. They are increasing, they are doubling, doubling, yes.
Miriam,
anche le labbra sono diverse.
Yes, of course. But you see, this one is another case, three session, you see?
Miriam,
And
can you go back to the other
session? This
Can
is
you go back
one session. You see this one and this one, one. But we have now a new protocol for lips that is really, really amazing, really incredible, because it's like a natural filler.
Wow.
What do you do?
Yes.
Miriam,
And
what,
we have, I will tell you one thing. We work with the manipul also inside the mouth, inside, to stimulate this part and to make this wrinkle much more, come si dice, riempire, to
filled,
rebuild this wrinkle. Refilled, yes.
wow.
Yes.
Miriam,
you mean from inside?
Yes, from inside.
I will show you the video.
Yes.
one second. one second. On the previous slide, the Swiss lady with the wrinkles around her eyes, did you treat directly in her eyes, around her eyes?
Yes, of course, of course.
Directly with the manual, with the small transducers or with the
The
manual?
small, we have for the face, we have three, we have two manifolds, two
Applicator.
types of treatment. With the
Yeah.
little one, wait,
How
this one,
long is
this
each?
one, the little one, and the manipulos. That is, wait, the manipulos, where is, no, there is no
The
photo.
manual, the white manual one?
Yes, that's what you're talking about.
Yes,
Okay.
this one. You see,
That Okay,
this
yes,
is manual.
yes.
We have another of this point. This is one point. We have a cylindric point.
Yes.
And this cylindric point, we work on the lips and on this part of the eyes.
We have those. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Perfect. Thank you for answering that.
No, nothing. Okay. This gone. This is 1 and second, the part before and after the one session, the arms.
That's big.
On the wrinkles, one question on the wrinkles, how long did you do the session? Was it 45 minutes?
Yes, about 40, 45. It depends on the gravity of the anesthetism.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, this is very interesting case because she's a young woman. She has 3 cesareans surgery.
Yeah.
Delivery, surgery, surgical deliveries.
Deliveries, sorry.
Cesarean.
Three.
Cesarean, yes. And she has the abdomen,
Relaxation.
yes, relaxation, but they cut the
Prolapse.
muscle, the fiber. In the session deliveries.
Mhm.
And this is result after 9 sessions.
That's big.
There is, in this case, you have only abdominoplastic. You have nothing to do at all.
Miriam, a question.
Yes.
Some ladies have abdominal hernia after. Can Vibra relax that muscle as well? Do you know?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
it
Yes,
can?
you can work in this in case if you have this pathology after you can it's not easy. You can do more session, but you can have a result.
Okay, thank you. Is it the relaxation protocol? 80 hertz or?
Toning. The protocol is toning every
Okay.
time. Toning. Yes.
Thank you.
You know, you have you have to do more session, of course, because it's not easy. You have to patience, but you can have a result also in this case.
Excellent.
Perhaps it's better also to put, because when the skin is very toning, you have to put inside the skin the PA important, like protein, like amino acid, like vitamin, like hyaluronic serum, all the PA that needs the skin. And so the best thing is to do some treatment in coordination.
I see.
And
Yeah.
so in this case, we suggest to do a protocol with the PA and then Vibra.
Is this also toning, the toning frequencies?
2 times a week, the same.
Is it the toning resonance, the toning frequencies, the same treatment for cesarean?
Yes, the same.
Okay.
The same toning. In this case, we use the same protocol like toning. Is the same, because you have to stimulate this part, this muscle, and even if they are broken, the other muscle, the fiber of the other muscle, they linked with the mask that remained, the safe mask, and so all the part is improving and is toning.
Perfect. Thank you.
Epidermis is this is an important protocol that is used also in face policy. You know, in Italy, many women, many child, men goes to beauty center once a month to have the policy of the face. Also anti-pollution, and if you use Vibra in this particular,
Miriam, intendi cleansing.
the skin
Cleansing.
cleansing, oh sì, cleansing, cleansing, oh sorry, the skin cleansing with Vibra. You know that after cleansing, you can have some problem of pori. The pores are very bigger, becomes bigger because of the weight, the air, and when you use Vibra, the pores are reducing the volume of the pore, and is very immediately the effect, and so is to make the difference from normal cleansing, typical cleansing in all beauty center, and cleansing with Vibra. It's like pedicure normal or Vibra pedicure, and also cleanser treatments and cleansing with Vibra.
Okay. Beautiful.
Dewey, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. This is wonderful, though. This is a whole new.
In trouble.
Busy working on this.
I'm in trouble with my
Yes.
English.
I know.
I'm in trouble.
Oh,
Oh,
you're doing great.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Miriam.
This is
no,
awesome.
no, I'm in trouble. But you
Miriam
know,
and
I make
Claudia don't
one-
know that Dewey is using and Duncan to make mistakes so he learns.
It's the other way around, Enrico.
And I'm using my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He's the test subject.
We're a bunch of guinea pigs.
Vibration all the days.
Yes, yes. You have to use, of course, you have to try and to know Vibra inside you. Because only with having this experience you can understand what happened.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cosa è successo, Claudia? Vogliamo sentire.
Ho un'urgenza familiare, scusatemi.
Vogliamo sentire.
No, meglio di no.
We're going to buy a lot of Vibras.
Benjamin, is that whiskey you're drinking?
This one, no, this is vodka. Vodka.
Support of a
Whiskey
rosacea
apricot.
treatment. And this
It's
is
water.
a young lady, and you know this is very difficult to improve because it's psychological, emotional disease, and also we have a protocol also for this problem of the skin that is connected with the emotional problem. Also, you know, in psoriasis, and also
Eczema? Eczema?
yes, also.
Wow.
And we have a protocol for this problem, and we use 100 the frequencies, and they have results. Yes. Also
Because it's hormone based.
Also dermatite with dermatite and psoriasis also. Yes.
Psoriasis is not hormone based. L'altra sì.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, this me with this is Vibra. This is some suggestion with fast and long lasting results we spoke about this.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, this is Vibra. This is the transducer, the little one, small, medium, and large. One thing, the smaller are more focused.
Okay.
And so, because some person thinks that the bigger are more powerful, but it's not this. The bigger are for positioning in some parts in internal legs on the abdomen. But if you want to have the mass results, you use this little one.
Ah,
But the little one, we use this one only for face, not for body. Yes,
See.
we can use in a child, but in our market, we don't use Vibra for child. This is for neurological patients for child. But we use this in for face.
good.
And this one is for when you are laying on the bed, and for the back
Okay,
you lay on.
Mhm.
good.
The manual. Oh, this is our Vibra skincare. We made few products line to cosmeceutical line to support the technologies and adapt perfectly the vibration treatments, boosting the results. Because it happened that when we go in a beauty center, many products they are not allowed to use with Vibra. It was not easy to find a product that works in the right way. And so we decided to produce by a cosmeceutical company, and we choose the best products to make the best result with Vibra, especially for face treatments. We have a mask that
yeah.
is possible to use under vibration, because you imagine cream mask you can use with Vibra, because the vibration makes the mask going out in all place. And so we made this mask, and we can use together with Vibra, and not to lose time for positioning the mask.
We have all that. Claudia sent us home with some of that. Yeah.
This, but I think you tried the products some.
Yes.
Yeah, they tried. They
Yeah,
tried.
thank you. Yeah, we have with soft support website, an emotional video, the flyer, totem, brochure, postcards, application book, and also what I said, the cosmeceutical product line.
Yes.
It's our brochure. Then we have a flyer consumer, application book, the card customer. This is our flyer. This is our roll up, and this is some postcard, the website, and also the emotional video.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Do you mean promotional video?
Emotional.
I show you now some
Yes.
videos.
Yes, yes.
So
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you.
You're welcome. I stopped the.
That was very nice, Miriam. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much. That was wonderful.
Oh, you are so too much kind.
That was excellent.
Come si dice good job.
Buon lavoro.
Buon lavoro.
Hai fatto un buon lavoro.
Thank you.
Ottimo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You see.
I now know 2 things in Italian.
Very good.
So,
Oh, I look in the video. I think I need Vibra now in my.
No, you do not. Your skin is beautiful.
No. I
Yeah.
need them. But you know what happened? When I do Vibra or Claudia, then happen something meteorological catastrophic when we do Vibra. It's better not to have Vibra.
You see? What do you see? What are you seeing? See.
We see the
see it.
lips.
Lips.
Okay.
And we're getting lip video.
Lip video.
Everything.
So what are the action, the main action?
This is
Yeah.
hydrating and repacking
Feel.
this part.
Yeah. Lip,
Then
lift up the borders.
The borders, because you have the mucous, the lips, and the border of the lips. And this part is very important to lift. And if you have sometimes tattoo in this part that is going down, then after the session, you can see the tattoo much more like a new tattoo.
Miriam, I don't know if in the USA is common to have the tattoo of the lips.
We
Mom has
call
one.
the semi-permanent tattoo.
Semi-permanent tattoo. Perfect. I'd like to do. I've got it in the eyes.
Yes, but you know that after sometimes the semi-permanent tattoo is not the color goes down, and but it's not because the color, because this part, the border, have is atom and go inside. When you lift up the border, you see much more better the color of the semi-permanent tattoo.
Interesting.
So this is another video for the face.
The perfect face video.
She is
Oh,
not.
Okay.
this is the mask. You see,
Oh, yes.
I can work over the mask with the little transducer, and so we have a good we save time.
I see.
When you sell, of course, a device, it's important of also the time in the box, the beauty center, and so we can have anti-aging complete session in 35 minutes, and that's
Okay.
it. Because sometimes in Italy happen that woman who has money has no time, and so you can check this woman, and also in 30 minutes you must have a very good result.
Yes,
I think that you have the same problem.
we do.
It's the lunch therapy.
Lunch therapy, good.
Lunchtime therapy.
Yeah, we love it.
Lunchtime therapy, yes.
That's wonderful.
Mm-mm.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, the other video.
And while we're waiting,
Video.
you said the can you not use it at all if somebody has Botox, or is it just right after?
This is the emotional video that we said before.
Very nice. Grazie mille.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
wonderful. So we are going to go play some, and let's see, what kind of questions, Benjamin? I think they answered every question that I was writing down.
Well, while you're looking, I asked, so the Botox, can you not use it on somebody at all if they have Botox?
Or before Botox.
No, you can before, but
Yeah.
after, is it immediately after Botox?
Before you can use, after you, it's better to wait about 2 months.
Okay.
Because you know, Botox is the completely opposite effect that Vibra. Botox block the muscle.
Mhm.
And so for 2 months, it's better not to use because you can't improve, you can active the muscle if they are blocked. But you can, this part you don't use Vibra and you use from this, all the rest of the face. I'm used to have Vibra with the customer with Botox. And so there are no problem because they have this part that is completely lift up.
Yeah.
But the problem where is in this part. Here you can do nothing. Also in medical aesthetic medical market. If you want to have wow results, you make the try. You try this part. This you can do nothing. Also the how you say the
Double chin.
No, i fili di trazione.
The
Wiring.
wiring.
Also
actual
wiring is not very successful. But when you use Vibra, this muscle and also the neck, you see completely different in one section. Is the wow effects.
Wonderful. We like that.
Because you have no other possibilities. You have no other chance. You have no injection. Nothing, also lifting, but is much more expensive, but also
Invasive.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Invasive, of course, invasive.
Well, once again, Claudia, this has exceeded our expectations and is really good, Miriam. You're excellent. And thank you for the teaching.
Thank you so much.
Go learn a little bit and get more questions, and then we will look forward to another session with you when Claudia says it's time.
Yes, because there are too many topics to share, and in my opinion, it's impossible to have this in one day. Also, in presence, we have usually 2 full days together.
Or 3 days
together. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually it's not because it's more difficult about the medical, but in aesthetic it's different because you have these topics and you need to teach each one with the people, with seeing the results, seeing the possibilities. So it's different. Also because the beauticians are different from the doctors or from the physiotherapist. Needs for more time, needs for to see, to focus more. So we used to have 2-3 days together with the customer.
Normally, I make 1 day in only theory, and the second day is teaching in practice.
Hands-on.
And so I make the analysis with the customer together with the esthetician. We make the program together, and I take the esthetician in my hand in the first period, and that is possible also by phone, in WhatsApp, or also because I have a schedule that I sign where positioning the transducer. And
Yes.
so if they have some doubts or they are not very sure, they give me the photo, they give me all the situation.
Anamnesis.
The anamnesis, of course. And then I make the program and I suggest how to use in the first time or the first month, of course, then they go alone without problem.
Then there is also the marketing program, because Miriam shares how to compose the packages, how to sell them, how to improve the selling, how to choose the customers, and so choose this customer for this program, and so and so and so. So they need for all these tutorial, all these training, yes, not only the technical one.
Because, you know, one of the most important things for an esthetician and a buyer is someone who teach them how to sell and how to come back from their investment. And if they understand that I can be a helper and I can make them learn money in a very quickly period, and they feel safe, and they will buy you for all life. I have customer from 20 years, and every time they buy from me, because I'm not only a seller, but I am consulting. I sell, but also I teach them how to sell this device, these treatments, these protocols, or this program, because this is not every company make this, and this is our plus of it is important to teach this. I think that is the difference for us and other companies.
We love that. You have passion, you believe in your product, and you're very good. And this has been exceptionally great. So we want to say thank you. We would like for you to send me an invoice or through Claudia so that we can pay you for your time. And yes, and we would like to let us go learn a little bit, and then we'll schedule a next session with you.
Yes,
please.
Of course, of course.
Very, very
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yes.
You can ask me also not only technical but also commercial, because I choose to be both. In 2022, you can be only commercial or only technical.
Wow.
But you must be both.
Well, in
I
the
think
USA,
that is the future.
for USA, you are both, and thank you. We want to take this to the whole country, and we want to sell a lot of Vibras.
Yes,
So-
of course, we will sell. We will sell.
It's
I'm
all
sure.
wonderful. We feel the passion, your belief in this product, and it's inspiring. So thank you.
Thank you.
She's spending her life in Vibra.
Yes,
It's
Totally.
wonderful.
Totally.
yes.
So
Thank you. Thank you.
Only if you think and you believe in one project, you can do this.
amen. Grazie mille.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are welcome, and it was a really a
And,
pleasure
yeah.
to meet you.
Yeah, in the next days, if you want, you can, if you want to try one or more of the protocols that we see together today, and you have in the application book that I sent to you, take the picture of the people that you want to treat and share with us. Miriam will send you the position, the suggesting of position, and the suggesting of the protocols, and you can learn and grow step by step.
Yes,
Wonderful.
not on Wednesday because I'm flying to Bologna, but
Not Wednesday, but thank you so
Well,
much.
you know, when she
no, not only Wednesday.
in the day, in the day
Yes.
she will reply to you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well,
Okay.
this has been fantastic. Thank you, Claudia, for making the arrangement. Thank you, Miriam, for your
Thank you.
excellent
Thank you.
instruction and excitement about this project. And we're grateful.
Thank
Thank
you.
Okay.
Y'all have a
Thank
very
you.
nice evening.
Thank you, Enrico.
Thank
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you to you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice
you.
day. Thank you.
Bye,
Good
bye. It was a
Vibra,
pleasure
good
to meet you.
vibration.
You're here.
Yes.
Good vibration. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Miri, dove sei?